Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for you today. I feel much better today and much more excited because, well, Unity reported yet another great quarter. They raised guidance again by $25 million for the full year. That means that they expect that this full year they will grow revenues by 40%. I believe at the start of the year that was between 20 and 25%. So obviously they were sandbagging, but hey, we'll take everything we can get. The stock is down. Not that much because on Monday the stock has gone up, on Tuesday the stock has gone up, so right now I think we're back at prices not seen since Monday. But they did have another big announcement, and that is that they are going to acquire a company called Weta Digital. If you're a big fan of big budget movies such as Lord of the Rings, Avatar, Wonder Woman, TV shows like Game of Thrones, then you might know who they are. So Unity is going to acquire them for $1.625 billion in combination of cash and stock. I believe in the earnings call they mentioned it's going to be $1 billion in cash and then the rest in stock. Now, Weta Digital Academy Award winning VFX team will continue to exist as a standalone entity known as Weta FX and is expected to become Unity's largest customer in the media and entertainment space. I believe it's $50 million for the next 4 years, plus another 20 in another deal. Now that doesn't mean that after the 4 years they just cancel the deal. No, they really hope to become long-term customers, which obviously makes sense. Now Weta FX will still be under majority ownership by Sir Peter Jackson and helmed by CEO Prem, I can't mention his last name. By combining the power of Unity and Weta Digital, the tools and technology that build characters and scenes from the world's most iconic films such as Avatar, Lord of the Rings and Wonder Woman will enable an entirely new generation of creators to build, transform and distribute stunning RT3D content. RT3D is real-time 3D content. Now, if you've been following Unity for a while, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that Unity has been acquiring some companies left and right. And they're doing this very, very strategically. Every company they acquire is adding tremendous value to the whole Unity flywheel. Now, with Weta Digital, it's opening up new possibilities for creators. It's going to open up new partnerships as well for Unity, because if you have the power and technology of something that made characters in Lord of the Rings, in Avatar, just imagine what just regular professional creators will be able to do with that technology. It's going to open up so many possibilities, not just on a base level, but also on a professional as well. So next time you go watch a movie in the theater, maybe stay until the end after the credits and maybe you might see powered by Unity at the end. And obviously I have to mention the metaverse. Now I mentioned this in my last couple of videos regarding Unity. I think this is going to be the operating system of the future. I think so many things will be built using Unity technology. Right now they're already the biggest platform in the world. They have 3.4 billion monthly active users on the platform. That's more than YouTube, that's more than Facebook on all platforms. Now it's true that they're under monetized right now, but that's also one of the reasons why they're so big and why their market share is so large. But the last couple of years they are being monetized slowly but surely. In the earnings call they said it themselves. Now we can try and monetize many aspects of their business. And with all the acquisition that they've been doing in the last couple of months and year, you really see how they're going to monetize this huge business. This company and this stock specifically is not something you need to hold and want to hold for the next couple of years. This is something that needs to play out in the long term. Also regarding market share, because we always talk about Unity and then Unreal Engine. Well, for Unity, they have 50% of gaming, 70% of mobile and 90% of AR and VR market share. So they're not small. They're huge platform with a huge long-term potential, especially if they start monetizing every aspect out there. Obviously, don't over monetize because then you're just going to scare away your existing customer base. Now, before we jump into the earnings report, I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Now, Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. So all you have to do is go to fool.com/couchinvestor to get your free 10 stock picks now. Alright, so revenue came in at $286.3 million. That's an increase of 43% year over year. Basically, everything they reported in this quarter was a beat. For the next quarter and for the full year, there were some little misses in operating income and operating margins. Alright, so Create and Operate Solutions was $83.7 million and $185 million. That increased 34% for Create and 54% year over year for Operate. Now they always have this other section there, the strategic partnerships and other, that grew 3% to $17.6 million. Now this is also something you really want to see grow each and every quarter. So customers that generate more than $100,000 in revenue in the trailing 12 months was 973 compared to 739 just 1 year ago. And then dollar-based net expansion rate was 142% as compared to 144% 1 year ago. Yes, that's a decrease of 2%, but that number here, 142%, is still extremely high. Now skip the first two business highlights because I really want to talk about this right here. The Unity Sports and Live Entertainment goes live with Metacast. They reached a partnership with the UFC to create and deliver interactive content directly to the customer. Now, during the earnings call, the CEO mentioned that you will be able to watch a real-time UFC match in your living room. Not on the TV, but that will be played in your living room on your living room table, which is really crazy if you think about it. And it makes you think about everything that Mark Zuckerberg and Meta, Facebook, have talked about in the last couple of weeks with regards to the metaverse, with regards to AR and VR, and how the future of communications and the presence of everything will actually evolve. So this is another way and another great move by Unity. Now, as for guidance, for Q4 revenue is a beat, and so will be for the full year. They expect for Q4 year-over-year growth to be 30.5%. And for the full year, like I mentioned at the start, it's going to be growth of 40%, which is great. I'm sure they can keep that pace up in the next coming years as well. So to conclude, Unity is probably one of the most promising companies you could own in your portfolio right now. I do not have enough shares of Unity, so I really do hope that the stock goes down today because it has run up in the last couple of weeks a bit too much to my liking, and I did not add during that period. Now, I've been holding Unity for a long time. I think now we're closing in on 1 year since I first covered Unity, but this company is something you want to hold for the next 5 to 10 years and even more, because the potential here is huge. If it really does become the operating system of the future, obviously it's not going to have the whole market just for them, but if it's going to be like Android or iOS, I think this is the potential of being a really big company for the future and a big winner for everyone's long-term portfolio. Now, I would like to know what you think about Unity, what you think about this acquisition and this quarter, so do let me know down in the comments below. Also, the Fiverr video will be for tomorrow because I don't have time for it today or the energy, but I really liked what I saw. I think the market as well, because at the time of making this video, it's up 13% or so pre-market, so that's great. And that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.